Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And for Cleveland, the highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. Stan, you and I were just talking. The scorekeepers are going to be busy tonight trying to keep up with all the back and forth. Two powerhouse offenses going at it head-to-head tonight.
You got that right, Kevin. One very important focal point to call out, transition. You know you're going to get scored on, but you got to push the ball back the other way and find some easy buckets of your own on the run.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Pass to Strus. Launches a 3. Count that one from Mobley.
With his height, it's hard to contest Mobley. He can go so high with that jumper.
Now Buzelis. Giddey with the bounce pass. Vucevic finds Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. White, a screen on Garland. Strus against Williams. Pass to Vucevic. Clock is at 3. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Takes a 3. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Here's White, and it's Vucevic in the corner. Outside Williams. Up top, Giddey. Guarded by Garland. Shot clock at 5, and it's Vucevic missing. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Allen's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it seems like Josh Giddey playing with newfound confidence, Coach, since his arrival with the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, one of those trades that seem to benefit both teams. The Bulls have handed Giddey the keys to their offense, and he has not looked back.
Here's Giddey. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. And the Bulls with another miss. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. It's deflected.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Mitchell. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Now let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jared Allen. Coming off a terrific season, and he did his share on the glass, battled his way into the top 15 in rebounds per game.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Giddey. Now here's Williams. Vucevic with it. Hasn't made one yet. Just 4 to shoot. And there it is for him.
Yeah, he's a great passing center. You can run offense through Vucevic. Use him as a passing hub.
Cleveland leading by 6. Mitchell looking it over. And he lays it straight in. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Chicago's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Outside, White. Move. Here's Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. From outside, off the mark. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 14-4 run. Mitchell. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Cleveland. Wow, with all the player movement this offseason, Coach, some teams are clearly still trying to build their chemistry.
Yeah, Kevin, but what's tough is you've still got to try to win games while you're building that chemistry, and that can be a tough balance. It takes time, which is why some organizations prioritize continuity.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Max Strus is checked in for Cleveland. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Wizards. And it's White missing. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Pass to Hunter. There's the triple. They get it back. Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Here's Giddey following the score by Cleveland. To the inside, here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Here's Garland. Last time out, he had 14 points. Pass to Allen. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Williams kicks to Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Now Buzelis. Here's Williams. He shoots again. Here's Vucevic. Goes back up. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 13-point game. Such a wide-open look.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
Garland against Giddey. Right side, Garland. Pass to Strus. Now, here's Garland. Lets it go with the 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Giddey surveying the D. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, offensively, that's what you want to get. Vucevic from point-blank range.
Cleveland leading by 8. Pass to Garland. There's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Buzelis. 9 points last game. Outside, White. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Garland. Now, Strus. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Garland against Giddey. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Nance comes in for Mobley. Mitchell, he's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Garland. Chicago also making some changes. Smith comes in for Buzelis. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Williams. White against Mitchell. Lock at 6. Right side, White. Nance with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Hunter for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. Bulls trail by 8. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And so it's Cleveland with it after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
That's good from Ball.
Well, after missing over 2 full seasons due to knee issues, it's just great to see Ball on the court and contributing. When he's healthy, he's an impactful player.
And the Bulls making a change here. Dosumu's checked in. Ball hits them both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
White looking around. Pass to Vucevic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around. Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
And he sinks the second. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They lead by 7. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Count it. Good.
Well, it takes so much control to hit the shot like Hunter did there. Impressive stuff from the mid-range.
Vucevic down low. Wade is covering. Vucevic the pass to Dosunmu. Herter against Hunter. Just 2 to shoot. Herter, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Well, look, Herter has the size to do damage in there. That time converting through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic, and Jones subbed in for White.
Well, you know, on top of being an accurate shooter, Kevin Herter works hard to support his team. Some rebounds, some passing. Kevin is not just a one-trick pony.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 12. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Collins. Here's Herter. Takes the 13-footer, and he hits the jump shot. Herter's got 7. Well, Cleveland shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Now, here's Mitchell. Defended by Dosunmu. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. From deep, Herter. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Cleveland leading by 8. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. Wade out there with Larry Nance, and it's Ball in at the point. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now, here's Mitchell. And Nance kicks to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Mitchell. A rebound by Phillips.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shooter.
Smith finds Herter. Smith with a screen on Hunter. Herter passes to Dosunmu. Jones drives in, and the layup falls. Jones has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Bulls. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside ball. Now here's Mitchell. He's tightly guarded. Wade for three. It's all in by the Bulls. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's what happens in this league. You can play your A game and still get beat.
Now here's Mitchell. Defended by Dosunmu. Ball surveying the defense. Pass to Hunter. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Yes, it's a fall. The bucket from Herter.
Well, if Herter can't shoot it from outside, he can easily adjust to that mid-range area.
Outside ball. Pass to Wade over Smith. And another miss by Cleveland.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Dosunmu, the pass to Herter. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Mitchell left side. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Oh, Hunter slamming it.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Phillips. Jones kicks to Herter. To the middle. Here's Phillips. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, two things can happen on that, Kevin. Number one, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut, to finish it, and you don't, and the ball's thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Dean Wade. Chicago also making some changes. Buzelis is checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's White in for Trey Jones. He's perfect from the line this time. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Mitchell outside. To the wing right side. There's Ball with the three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Sam Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland. Harlan comes in for Thomas Bryant. Smith checked in for the Bulls. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Buzelis with the ball, working on Hunter. Here's Nance, and he gets the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Williams passes to Smith. Moves over Garland. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Williams. Smith's got his second bucket.
And just solid play out of them that time.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Hunter. Now Garland. And the Cavaliers with another three.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
And here's White. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
White against Garland. Drives to the hoop. And a missed layup. Bulls trail by 6. On the wing, Williams. Outside, White. In the corner, Smith with it. Sinks the three-pointer. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
Well, hey, Smith has this kind of range, which is why you got to at least honor his shot.
Cleveland leading by 3. Now, here's Garland. 5 points in the game. White with the defensive effort. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Now here's White. Pass to Buzelis. The second effort, and he nails the jumper. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, a rookie with terrific form. Buzelis is well equipped to take advantage of any opening he finds.
Garland with it. White covering. Inside. Nance, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Pass to Buzelis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Cavaliers leading. Garland dishes to Nance. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
Dosunmu with it. Still yet to score. Outside, White. Back to Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Merrill passes to Nance. To the paint. There's Garland. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. Garland's got 7 points.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. Williams kicks to White. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Nance. One-on-one here. Garland with it. He's picked up by White. Merrill on the wing. Drills the three-pointer. And now a 6-point Cavalier lead.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here's White. Williams, a screen on Garland. In the corner, Smith with it. 5 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Ball dishes to Garland. Pass to Nance. Back to Garland. The rebound by Dosunmu. Bulls trail by 6. Williams passes to Dosunmu. Now White, guarded by Garland. White dishes to Smith. Picked by Williams. Here's Dosunmu. Buried from 15 feet out. Dosunmu's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Nance. Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Max Strus is checked in for Ball. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Sam Merrill. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Josh Giddey comes in for Dosunmu. And here are the Cavaliers now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Garland with a screen on White. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell gets it inside.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's White. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And White with the stuff.
Well, to me, White is at his best going downhill in attack mode.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 18. The shot misses. White with the defensive effort.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Buzelis, no one around him. His three-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Mobley, a screen on White. To the middle. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Out to White. Launches it. And it's Strus with the rebound.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
And Mitchell drills the 3.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Right, the pass to Giddey. Out left to the wing. To the inside. Buzelis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
.107 left in the first half. Just 3 to shoot. And he makes that one. Giddey's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Mitchell against White. Allen, a screen on White. Mitchell passes to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
You see how quick Allen moves in these situations, which makes him a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
Bulls trail by 9. Giddey gets to Vucevic. Mobley with the block. And they're able to recover. Cleveland's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Vucevic. Mitchell finds Mobley. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Mobley.
And when you talk about Evan Mobley, you start with his defense. One of the best in the NBA at using that frame, reading the game, and making an impact on that end.
White the pass to Williams. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings.
I think for the Cavaliers, you look at the standings, they're in the middle. And the playoff projections, they're right there. Not world beaters, but they're not scrubs either.
And they seem to be trending in the right direction. It's still early to judge, but they could be really good. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Cavaliers.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Taking a look at the Bulls. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Giddey. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Shoots a fader, and it's Vucevic missing.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And here's Strus for 3. And it's White with the rebound.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Giddey against Garland. High post Vucevic. Pass to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Stan Patrick Williams has established himself as a 3-and-D player out in the wing.
Well, look, Kevin, the one thing you know you're going to get out of Patrick Williams every night is a great effort at the defensive end of the floor, and that's a great starting point. So when you put him in a game, you know darn well he's going to help you defensively, not going to make many mistakes offensively, and then it just comes down to how well is he going to shoot the ball.
Cleveland leading by 9. Now Mitchell. 21 points in the game. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 7th assist in the game.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Vucevic. It's stolen by Allen. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Strus in the corner. Misses the three. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Down by 12. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Mobley.
Well, great job by White to get the defense on their heels and forcing them to react.
An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
And that one falls for White. So, staying after an up-and-down start to his career, Kobe White is now a proven scoring threat.
He sure as heck is, Kevin, and it's because of two things in my mind. Great confidence and great energy every single night. So he's always running and moving, which gets him space and time to shoot the ball. And when he gets that space and time, he has great confidence to let it fly. Well, what's great about Kobe White is his commitment to raising his game. You look at him season to season, and he's always trying to do more.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Bulls trail by 12. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Fourth, Kobe White.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Giddey finds Williams. Now Vucevic. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Vucevic has got 9.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. There's Garland. Allen passes to Strus. No good with the triple. Bulls trail by 10. Outside, White. Pass to Vucevic. White against Mitchell. 4 on the clock. For 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
But he's just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Now, here's Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Garland's got 7 now in this quarter. Down low. And Vucevic throws it down.
And make no mistake, Giddey is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
And here is Garland. He's got 14. pass to Strus. Back to Garland. With the teardrop. And that one, good. Garland's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, he can't miss right now. This is as locked in as you get.
Bulls trail by 12. Vucevic, a screen on Mitchell. In the corner, it's Buzelis. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Garland feeling it out a little bit. It's Strus on the wing. On the 3 off target.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now, here's Hunter. Now, here's Strus. No good with the layup. On the wing, Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Mobley.
Well, Vucevic did a good job of feeling the defense there and worked his way into a trip to the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Take a break.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
The free throw drops for Vucevic. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for White. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Pass to Hunter. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. From the arc. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Giddey sets the pick for Williams. And again, no good by Chicago. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Mobley, a screen on Giddey to the inside. Offensive rebound. And Mobley throws it down.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Now, here's Mobley. He's got 14, and that one's good. Hunter.
Well, playing the percentages, I like that from Hunter.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 14-point game. Hunter against Williams. Vucevic, a screen on Hunter. Williams dishes to Vucevic. It's good. And that's 15 points for Vucevic.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Here's Allen. He's got 6. Outside Garland. Fires from deep. The shot will not fall. Nice defense from Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Over Allen. Bank shot. No good. Cleveland leading by 12. Garland the pass to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. From about 19 feet, Mobley kicks to Strus. And the three ball is good. Strus has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Oh, great decision by Mobley, finding the shooter.
Pass to Williams. Here's Vucevic. Here's Giddey with the putback. Mobley with the rebound. Now the Cavaliers with it. A big stretch here going 10-2. And here's Strus. For three, Hunter. Chicago grabs the miss. Buzelis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Pass to Dosunmu. Puts up a 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mobley a screen on Giddey. Mobley misses. Bulls trail by 15. To the middle. Here's Buzelis. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Garland. 16 points for Evan Mobley. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Williams finds Vucevic. Back to Williams. And again, Chicago. No good. Cleveland leading by 17. In the corner, it's Hunter. Hits the three-point bomb. Hunter's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Buzelis. He's got 8. Pass to Vucevic. Shot to stop the run. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cavaliers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Outside Garland. And here is Strus. Defended by Dosunmu. 5 on the clock. Garland with the bucket.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Dosunmu. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got assist number 8 here in this one already. .24 seconds left in the third. There's Garland. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Garland's got 21.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Listen, Josh Giddey is not known as a shooter, but he's really worked on his mechanics, and it's showing up in games.
Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cavaliers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
It's not going to be easy. We've got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. A lot of time. Keep battling.
Well, recognizing that it's a long game and his team can come back.
Kevin, they absolutely can, but it starts with getting stops and their defense translating into great offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. Nance out there with Wade. And it's Ball in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Wade, a screen on White. Ball kicks to Nance. Back to Ball. Wade trying to break free. Ball no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 19. Smith finds Herter. On the wing, Dosunmu. Covered by Mitchell. White, wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
14 feet away, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Hunter dishes the ball. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Nance, no good. Bulls trail by 19. Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. It's stolen by Wade. To the paint, here's Mitchell. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Collins up top. Pass to Herter. It's White on the wing. And he makes good on the layup. White's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Wade outside from past the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Herter with it. Count it.
Obviously, Herter's focus offensively is on the outside, but his touch translates into the paint as well.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. Outside, Ball. Pass to Nance. Hunter against Herter. 4 on the shot clock. The baseline J. Collins grabs the miss. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wade. Doesn't go that time.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
A shot's good on the assist by Nance. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Herter. Smith on the wing. White against Ball. And again, no good by Chicago. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Bulls trail by 21. Here's White. Collins setting the pick for White. Baseline J on the way. Nance gets the rebound. Mitchell right side. Inside. Here's Nance. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And that's now 6 points for Larry Nance. White against Ball. Outside, White. Pass to Herter. Left side, Collins. From deep three-point land. And again, no good by Chicago. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Now Ball. Wade outside. Now Mitchell. Wade sets the pick for Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And then Wade slams it in.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Sam Merrill. He's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Garland in for Wade. And Chicago also making a switch. Vucevic is checked in. Now here's Dosunmu to the paint. Can they get it? And it's finished off inside by Smith.
Listen, yes, Jalen Smith can make a triple. But at his core, he's at his best down low.
Nance a screen. From 17 feet out, Merrill can't hit. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Smith kicks to White. Down low, deflects the pass, and stolen by Hunter. Garland dishes to Nance. Now here's Ball. Defended by Dosunmu. Buries it from three-point range. Garland's got 17 points here in the second half.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Herter passes to Dosunmu. And that one is good.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Here's Smith. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, because he's a good scorer, White attracts attention, and that creates passing lanes.
Now, here's Ball. Not a lot of room. Pass to Garland. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Now, here is Smith. Bulls moving the ball around from 12 feet out. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Garland against White. Merrill with the ball. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 5. Hunter finds Ball. No good on the 3. The Bulls have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Here's Dosunmu. Plays it up and banks it in. Dosunmu's got 4 this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Pass to Garland. To the left side wing. And the drought. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Williams gets the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. And here is Mitchell. Now Garland. Now Allen. Just 5 to shoot. From about 16. Williams with the rebound. Here's Mobley. It's stolen by Buzelis. And it's blocked. And they get it back. And that's good. Max Strus for 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 21. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Vucevic, and again, Chicago, no good. Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And the shot is good.
Well, we've seen this for years. Vucevic is a dependable scorer who can attack you in a variety of ways.
There's 1:59 left in the game. Garland with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Bulls trail by 21. Giddey kicks to Vucevic from downtown. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Trains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 28.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Chicago with the ball.
Get Josh.
Outside, White. Pass to Buzelis. To the middle. Trying to find White. Gets it to him. Here's Vucevic. And it's sent back by Allen. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. To the inside. And it's Allen with the jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And now we present the player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.